Alright. Let me make sure everything is up and running. Cat hair on the controller. Game looks correct. Let's get that sound check in really quick. Sound check is good. Go ahead and do the social media stuff really quick. See if we can actually get Facebook to work. For anyone who's new, I do have Facebook, X, and a Discord channel that one of my mods, DGen, made for me. I don't really post all that often, pretty much just whenever I go live. But if you wanted to get a hold of me, those are the best ways. There should be buttons or links. And today we're going to try to do the insane mode. For the... Oh, hey, Facebook's actually going to let me post a thing in here. That's crazy. But we're going to try to complete insane mode. I'm going to do some warm-up games. And then we're going to go right on in and try. No skills, welcome back. Already contributing to the Steam code giveaway for Interstellar Marines? I can't remember. Have things popping and stuff on my feed here. Okay, there we go. Everything should be good. Okay, so I already did my calendar stuff for the day. The things that I did want to work on, so I'm working on the trick or treat or trick or fleet. I want to do these like 2 warm-up games here at normal, and then I have a hard. I still need to complete the Blazing Dread on hard, so I might do that. And then I'm going to go into Insane. Probably not with the Blazing Dread, but we'll see. Welcome back, True Bad. No DDV? Not right now. Gonna try working on... Yeah, I might try the Insane. Like, I feel like I'd do best in the Grove Whisperer, but I think that goes without saying that most people are going to be doing it in the Grove Whisperer. I might actually try it in the Blazing Dread. I already completed playing in the Ice Forged. Well, for the event, at least. I changed the setup for some of my crews here. For the Ice Forged, I still kept the gun traverse speed, but I switched out from the main battery reload to the, well, at least the one that gives you the quicker third shot, to the one with less than 7 kilometer dealing more damage, just because my main battery range is only 9 kilometers, which means that most of my engagements are going to be within 7 kilometers. So I switched to that, just to get that extra damage. switched off from the ramming damage taken because only in like really bad situations are you probably gonna use that, and it is what it is. I kept the cooldown time for all consumables, getting that down, because I felt like being able to cycle those through are important for the team. I see this more as a team asset than a hero. And then where I changed up is I switched out of the shield duration for your team, because you almost always have 2 Ice Forged and a lot of the time, so you should be able to cycle between each other relatively well if like both of you are paying attention. So I went with the secondaries, because the secondaries reach out to, I think, like 6 kilometers too. So again, everything's going to be within that engagement distance, and the secondaries just go nuts. I think it was... Yeah, see, like the main battery firing range is only 9 kilometers, so a whole whopping 2 kilometers of distance before you get more damage. And then, yeah, the secondaries reach out to 6 kilometers. So once they're in good range to be getting the damage done, they're probably getting hit with the secondaries. For Blazing Dread, I pushed the wrong button. But I think I had this set up the last time, where I was going for getting the fire started and the cooldown time for the consumables, because I want to cycle the Pyromaniac, I think is what it is. Yeah, and getting the extra damage when you fire within 5 seconds after reloading. So if I get into that type of situation where I'm throwing shells, I want that to be a thing. And I did switch from... I had the inversion charge, so that I could get back my damage, or well, my hit points, but I don't want to be in that situation and like insane where I'm getting damaged like that. So my idea is kind of to find somewhere where I can stay out of trouble and let my teammates get those fires, and then hit the fire explosion. And then using the radar to help the team out that way. And then for the Whisperer, I'm keeping the C detectability range down. I went from the reload... I don't think I had torpedo launcher reload time on. I want the cooldown time for my consumables, though. I was debating going over and putting the torpedo launcher reload time to get that down, because it'll cycle through relatively quick with that. But I like having the consumables up and ready to go, because I want the speed boost, because that's what I'm going for. Put the torpedo damage instead of torpedo speed, and we went from the ship launch torpedo damage if your ship is not spotted, because it only gets up to 20%. I switched that to the torpedo damage per 1 knot of your speed, because I just am always moving during this. I'm trying to keep out of getting seen, yes, but I'm trying to keep my ship moving, and I'm hitting that speed boost, and that gets, you're looking at well over like 50 knots there, and it's torpedo damage per 1 knot of your speed. So instead of doing 20% more... You know what? I didn't even think about that. Does that actually increase the damage, or... I'm going to check on that really quick. I'm assuming it would, because then you're getting like 50% instead of 20% more damage. You're missing out on Trick or Treat event? I mean, I've been doing it. I just haven't been streaming it. You're always in trouble, Cryptic. Moist Dumplings, welcome to the channel. Just a reminder to everybody. No Skills already contributed to the Steam Code giveaway, but we have a Steam Code giveaway going on for the game is called Interstellar Marine. And by contributing to the giveaway by redeeming your channel points, gosh, I don't know where my brain is, you get entered into the giveaway. You don't have to be a follower even or a subscriber, but there is that. I forgot that I need to put No Skills' name into the drawing, so I'm glad that I brought that back up. Just making sure I'm getting your name right. It's basically the same as last year's Halloween event. It's boring. Yeah, kind of. It's still as reliant on your teammates. And that's why I can't remember, like, if... I think that it's a multiplier with your speed. It doesn't say it's a multiplier, but I'm pretty sure it is. But I'm just gonna do a couple warm-up games, and then we're gonna push on to Insane. If anyone else wants to jump in and give this a try too for the Insane, they are welcome. If you know what you're doing. I'll try to carry, but no promises. Especially if I am doing it in the Blazing Dread. I'd really probably, like I said, I'd much rather do it in like the Grove Whisperer, because I feel like that's my most powerful option, but I think that that's everyone's most powerful option, so it's about finding that, like, okay, where can I be more effective? And I don't think that people play the Blazing Dread well enough, so that's probably what I'd go in with, and then just hope that my team can do their part while I'm trying to help them by doing mine. No nut for this game. It's not for everybody. If I do end up completing Insane, it'll probably be in a separate video upload onto YouTube. Just so that there's this, and then... Well, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to beat it the first attempt, like the first try. I really doubt that. I'd also be surprised if I get games. I mean, I'm trying to play normal, and we're like 2 minutes into this, into the queue. Although, I am playing the Destroyer, and I think that that's what a lot of people are playing, and it's trying to find people who aren't playing the Destroyer, would be my guess. Which I might just need to go in and try the Blazing Dread on hard, just to try and get that done. And then see where it goes from there. Oh, looks like we're getting a game. Just switch over to the torpedoes right off the bat. This opening area is just almost always the same. I think in hard and insane they add a couple more ships.
All hands to battle stations.
Just to increase the fun, I guess.
Now that I think about it, maybe fighting evil witches is not the best choice of occupation. Cruiser has gone down. What is this tingling sensation? Am I enjoying this?
See, these are very effective. It looks like we have 2 Blazing Dreads, which is probably going to be a little bit more difficult for the team. Usually you get 2 Ice Forged, and that can work out relatively well.
What are you going to do? I'll try to protect this miserable.
Let's get the speed boost in there. We're going to go down and around this. But while doing so, we're going to get these out. That right now. Start to do the turnaround here.
Deactivated. We've successfully sunk an enemy destroyer. Engine boost is now activated.
This is relatively, I don't want to say easy to figure out, like, what's going on.
Enemy battleship has been destroyed.
Like, see, we completely missed the behemoth there. Ooh, oh shit. I wasn't paying attention to what my teammates were doing. I don't think these guys have, like, cycled their, shield buffs and stuff like that yet. I don't think I've seen anything for that. Which is always a good sign.
Engine boost is now deactivated. Just so you know,
I hate that.
Enemy cruiser has gone down. What is this tingling sensation? Am I enjoying it? Engine boost is now activated.
I think this behemoth's gonna kind of get away from us here. spin over around here. We need to be chasing this. Need to be protecting.
Engine boost is now deactivated. Enemy cruiser has gone down. What is this tingling sensation? Am I enjoying this?
Let's go ahead and start using those.
Engine boost is now activated. Enemy battleship has been destroyed. Enemy cruiser has foundered.
Okay, so now we're getting a little bit too far away. So we
Engine
need to
boost is now deactivated.
turn back in on this. Oh, okay, we were already on the behemoth. Just in case, I'm going to launch these back here. And then we're going to need to probably start... Oh, those look good. Yep, I was going to say, we're probably going to need to start looking in the other direction here.
I have to admit I've underestimated you.
Wow, we actually did it. Engine boost is now activated.
Like, without even using the speed boost, and while we're turning and stuff like that, we're getting like 30% instead of the 20% we'd be getting for being unspotted, which, like I said, we'd be doing anyway. I don't think we've been spotted this whole time.
Enemy cruiser headdown boost is now deactivated. You have successfully destroyed battleship.
Evening, D-Gen. Will be the same with tanks when Monster Mash starts on Tuesday. Moist Dumpling, thank you for the follow. Definitely appreciate it. Look at that, 658,000 damage. Just nonchalantly, 14 kills. See, this is where I feel like this is the most strong, but I think that it would be the most strong for anyone else who's playing it too. Although the other Grove Whisperer is all the way down here. I'd say the hardest thing in this game mode, at least from my perspective, is playing the Ice Forged, because it is very limited in what it can do. We'll go ahead and take the Destroyer back in and get another win in normal, and then I'll move up to the Blazing Dread in hard, and then I'm going to try the Blazing Dread in insane. Cryptic, have you thought about playing any other games? I have, actually. I just, I haven't actually been streaming all that often. Or all that much lately. Switch right to those torpedoes again. I could probably use the speed boost right off the bat, but I don't think it's really necessary. And in this first part, you don't launch, like right off the bat, you don't launch where the indicator says, because it's not moving quite full speed yet, so you want to aim ahead of that.
Maybe fighting evil witches is not the best choice of occupation.
Also, this is the setup that you seem to run into more often than not, is 2 destroyers, the 1 cruiser, and then the 2 battleships.
Enemy cruiser head founder.
Look at that. He's captured the portal. But do you think it will lead you to victory? What are you going to do? I'll try to protect this miserable joke of a hero? How noble and how foolish. My minions are on their way to stop you.
I'm trembling with fear.
Why not? Let's go ahead and use that. Whoops, wasn't paying attention.
Engine boost is now deactivated.
A little surprised no one else is, seems to be shooting at anything.
now activated.
Is it just me, or is she really annoying?
Enemy destroyed and boost is now deactivated. So happy all of a sudden.
They are still in one piece? That's impossible. I have to admit I've underestimated you. Never mind. You destroyed anyway.
Good, good, good. Now let's get out of here.
Not sure what that blazing dread is doing all the way out there.
Engine boost is now activated.
Oh my gosh, it takes so long for the torpedoes to make their way over there.
We have successfully sunk an enemy destroyer.
Oh, those were wasted torps. Ah, that's game though.
No, 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 no! How could this happen?
Okay. Not as good as the previous game, but we had a few ships that just seemed to throw themselves away. And that's what I'm talking about. This game mode is all about like preserving hit points, knowing where enemies are showing up. But there we go. We got level 2 of Tricker Fleet done. And we finished out the Wrath of Nature 4, so that's completed. And we're going to move on to the Blazing Dread. Oops. In Hard. And then we're going to switch up to Insane. And see if we can get a win. This is basically just trying to... I'm going to kind of try to keep out of trouble with the Blazing Dread and use the setting fires thing as best as I can. Let the team get those fires set and then try and consume them. Okay, right off the bat, this isn't looking good because we have 2 Blazing Dreads. That's going to put a lot of work on the one battleship and kind of the destroyers, but I think that the destroyers are probably going to be able to hold their own. Probably. I have seen them not do very well.
Here we go. Let's send them to the
See,
sea
there's like
bottom.
2 more ships that start up in this mode.
Please, no.
See, look at how powerful the consuming the fires is.
Enemy cruiser sent to swim with the fish.
You've captured the portal. But do you think it will lead you to victory? You are naive.
So right off the bat here, I'm going to try and use this. Oh, this starts out a little bit different. I'm going to try and use this island for cover.
And how foolish. My minions are on their way to stop you.
Get ready to rumble. This is going to be fun.
Really want to get as many fires as you can whenever you consume it, but I mean, I think a lot of this is just get these out.
Get ready for your doom.
I kind of should use it there, but I don't want to because, yeah, he was about to go down. Might be a better idea to save a little bit of it, you know? We're still relatively healthy. Don't want to forget to get these torpedoes out when we can. Oh, we already lost our other Blazing Dread. I just now noticed that. And I would say that that's probably because, you know, they think that they can just roll out. Let's get that radar going. got some time here. Everything's out of range, so we can pull back, get the other set of torps out.
I, prepared to be destroyed. Goodbye, cruiser.
I'm not afraid of you. You're just bugs. Tiny, massive symbols.
Just so you know, you can die from a bug bite.
Okay, I think that we can pull up to a different location now. We should be kinda fine. We have the destroyer that we need to protect for this one, so it's kind of a good thing and a bad thing. The destroyer seems to like to head directly into fights that it definitely shouldn't be once it starts getting moving. Now the behemoth loves to start targeting the cruisers, and we already lost a destroyer there too because it just sat there. I have no idea why. Why did I just stop instead of going backwards? That's weird. Try to get as many fires on here as possible. Oh yeah, see, it's turning its guns to look at me. Oh wow. Yep, those are gonna hurt. And of course, I can't get any help whatsoever from anyone else on the team. I don't know what our battleship is doing back there. But this dude is just rolling right up on our destroyer, on the prisoner that we need to protect, and we have a destroyer on our team that doesn't want to do anything other than shoot at people that aren't important, and a battleship that doesn't want to participate, apparently. This is what I'm talking about. The game is reliant, the game mode is reliant on people not being complete imbeciles, and unfortunately, this entire team seems to be full of the dumbs. Like, there's only so much that I can do. Yep, and here goes all of my health. trying to play the game as best as needs to, like that I can, and there's nothing I can do. These fucking guys loaded into the game and did not want to win at all. Did not want to win at all. Just absolute fucking useless cunts. They don't understand the game mode. Somehow they made it up to normal, or well, up to hard. So they had to go through easy and normal, and they didn't learn how to fucking play this game mode. It's incredible. It's the same with tanks. Yeah, it's you get people that are just how did you get? I mean, that's 400,000 damage is pretty good in a Blazing Dread. These guys were just fucking terrible. Sorry, but no. I never want to meet you guys in open gameplay. Threw your ships away. You obviously didn't know what the fuck the game mode needed, which is insane. It's very easy to figure out in easy and normal. The only other one that was trying seems to be the Grove... Well, no, that's the Grove Whisperer that went out, and I guess he was just trying to get kills. He wasn't trying to fucking win the game, because he should have been targeting the, Behemoth. Let's try again. See, this is what I was talking about. Like, this is going to be the hardest one to try and get wins with, is the Blazing Dread, because it's so difficult to stay alive because it's so weak. It's easily spotted. It has no armor. It doesn't do enough damage.
Here we go. Let's send them to the sea bottom.
You talked a lot in the last couple of years. Now
Please, no, not again.
I don't know why I didn't make it around this island correctly, but we got the same kind of setup in this game. I don't know why. I don't know why it's giving us multiple Blazing Dreads. You only need one Blazing Dread. That's it. Just one. You need 2 destroyers, you need 2 battleships, and then just 1 fucking cruiser. But for some reason the game just wants to be a dick, I guess.
Enemy cruiser.
look at that. He's captured the board. But do you think it will lead you to victory? You are naive. What are you gonna do? Huh? Try to protect this miserable joke of a hero? Oh, how noble and how foolish. My minions are on their way to stop you.
Get ready to rumble. This is going to be fun.
cruiser is now hit. Good riddance, cruiser. Torpedoes in the port side.
Really use some help from our battleship here. There we go. Need to get healed up.
You're not going to defeat me.
Is it just me, or is she really annoying? There you are. Get ready for your doom. We're dealing with flames. I personally don't mind, but... Torpedoes astern, careful!
Turning out because we're about to get targeted.
Look who we have here. An enemy cruiser. Enemy battleship sent to swim with the fish.
Oh wow, I just realized my entire team is like dead. Again.
Main turret's critically damaged. Could this get any worse?
Again, there's just nothing that you can do in this Blazing Dread when your team decides to just throw their fucking ships away. 700,000 damage and just nothing. My teammates just threw their shit away again. This is insanity. Oh, that's the same person from earlier. I'm just gonna keep finding assholes, I guess. People who don't learn how to play the game, but somehow make it into the later stages. I mean, the battleship at least kind of, you know, stayed in till late game, tried this time. It's not as bad. Yeah, I wasn't expecting this to take this fucking long. Dear God, these players are just fucking absolute ass. Like, literally, just try to stay alive. Don't push out too far. Try to stay alive. That's all that... Why does it keep giving me 2 Blazing Dreads? At this point, the game is absolutely fucking trying. Like, absolutely trying to cause a failure. Because one fucking Ice Forged can't fucking hold the game together. You need 2 Ice Forged, you need 2 Destroyers, and just 1 Blazing Dread. 2 Blazing Dreads is stepping on dicks. Come play Fortnite again? I'm not exactly a Fortnite fan.
Show no mercy.
You take luck at the last couple of
Please, no, not again. Sent an enemy cruiser to the depths.
You've captured the portal. But do you think it will lead you to victory? You are naive. What are you going to do? Huh? Try to protect this miserable
Once we got the battleship again.
How noble and how foolish. My minions are on their way to stop you.
Get ready to rumble. This is going to be fun.
Enemy battleship sent to swim with the fish.
Yeah, this is already looking better. Our destroyers seem to know what they're doing.
There you are, back by.
There are just tons of torpedoes out here, and that is the pinnacle of what these guys need to be doing. just flood the area. Might have aimed too far forward there, but kind of rushing these shots because I do not want to get caught out.
Look who we have here, an enemy destroyer. There you are, battleship. You're doomed.
Resistance is futile.
Well, let me show you.
Oh yeah, they're gonna take him out quick. See, this is the type of team that I needed earlier. I mean, let's just go for the reload then. He's taking less damage isn't gonna matter. Although I was about to say, that destroyer is way too far out there.
Enemy cruiser is now entering. Good riddance.
Still in one piece. That's impossible. You'll be destroyed.
We've sent an enemy battleship to the depths. Sent an enemy battleship to the depths. We're dealing with flames. I personally don't mind, but problem solved. Nothing's stopping us now.
No, 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 no!
Okay. See, that was a good team. Well, a decent team. All you gotta do is try and stay alive. Flood the area with torpedoes. Just keep shooting at shit. I feel bad for that Grove Whisperer. He kind of went out there a little too far. Probably wasn't using his shit correctly. His consumables. That's the word I was looking for. So now we just need to try and do Insane, and I'm gonna try to do it in the Blazing Dread first. I don't believe that it's gonna work out well, but I'm gonna give it a try. I don't think there's gonna be too many people at Insane trying it with the Blazing Dread. I could be wrong. It's probably going to do the same thing it just did in the last game and put 2 Blazing Dreads instead of 2 Ice Forged. Nope, I'm the only Blazing Dread. Okay. I did not go into this in Insane, did I? I'm a fucking idiot. I forgot. Well. Worth a try anyway. I forgot I had to back out all the way to choose the right
I see their...
tier.
Here we go. Let's send them to the sea bottom.
You got lucky the last couple of times.
By the Hammerstone's hammer, I know we'll win.
Toffee's gonna get on me though. Toffee baby.
You've captured the portal. But do you think it will lead you to victory? You are naive.
She is just like the sweetest thing ever.
What are you gonna do? Huh? Try to protect this miserable joke of a hero? Oh, how noble and how foolish. My minions are on their way to stop you.
I'm trembling with fear. Best not to let our friend perish. Let's give a warm welcome to this.
Anytime now, our battleships can start firing.
protect our ally from those wretched foes. Let's give a warm welcome to this warship. We're dealing with flames. I personally don't mind, but probably this all shit. Nothing's stopping us now.
I really wish these guys would start some fires.
Battleship is no more. Good riddance. Goodbye, destroyer. Rest in the abyss.
I'm not afraid of you. You've just learned to die in mortal symbols.
Just so you know, you can die from a bug bite.
This is probably going to be rough because we get the destroyer as the prisoner.
Target spotted. Here comes the fun. An enemy battleship.
Okay, I think it might be about time to start using some of these. I did not want to keep going that far back. Come on, go forward. Come on, go forward. There, that's gonna go.
They are still in one piece? That's impossible. I've underestimated you. You destroy everything.
See, I don't know why the destroyer, like, just takes off on its own, but this team was bound to fail. These guys just threw their ships away. Like I've said. It really gives me hope for playing in insane mode. You're insane for playing it like that? Playing it like what? The way it's meant to be played? That doesn't make any sense. What other games would you play beside the games you already play? I mean, like, I have High on Life that I want to play, Lego games, stuff like that, but I mean, they just don't really draw people in as much. That and when I have stuff like this to do, where I have set purposes, like I'm trying to beat Insane, I had to have the warm-up games. I'm going to give this a shot. I don't think it's going to go very well in the Blazing Dread, but I'm going to try. But as far as like streaming other games in general, I mean, I haven't been streaming all that much to begin with, so... And that's just because I've been busy. And right off the bat, 2 Blazing Dreads. This is not going to be a win. I mean, I'm still going to try and stay alive and do what I can, but I already know how this is going to play out. Our other Blazing Dread is probably going to go off into open ocean and get killed.
The fight begins.
Our destroyers are probably going to do something similar. And our battleship will decide not to use his consumables at all the entire game. Doesn't look like the other Blazing Dread has the fire consuming. Not a problem. More damage for me. This is taking way too long. Oh wow, we lost a destroyer already. In the opening portion, how could I have guessed? Back premium this time. I downgraded from ultimate, so I'm playing tanks to do clan dailies, Supermarket Simulator, and Skull and Bones. Yeah, my wife's been playing Supermarket Simulator, and it does look interesting. But yeah, I have Game Pass, so I could play like tons of games that are coming out.
To rumble. This is going to be fun.
Get that shit off my screen so I can see. Fuck. Yep, see, look. Ice Forge going out there to die.
Destroyer is no more.
Oh, who would think that I'd be the last one alive? I'm the only one trying to win this.
We're taking on water fast, and it's not looking good down there. Destroyer, get ready for your doom. Problem solved. Nothing's stopping us now.
You lost, just like I said you would.
Yeah, this is not gonna be possible in the Blazing Dread with the type of teams that I'm gonna be getting. Well, I put it back to this. Like, I feel like oh my god, top of the leaderboard in a Blazing Dread. I feel like the Destroyer is gonna be what I would do good in, but I think that's what most people would do good in. And the Blazing Dread is the hardest play, which is why I'm playing it, because I know what I'm fucking doing. This is proof. How did people make it to insane and still don't know how to fucking play? I'm gonna try it one more time in the Blazing Dread and see what happens. And if it goes bad, I'm going to try doing it in the Grove Whisperer, which I feel is what everyone else is going to be doing. At least the team composition here looks good. Just realized I'm the only Xbox player.
I'll have to say no.
Fantastic.
Sorry, not sorry. I see that the battle's on. Prepare to destroy.
You got lucky the last couple of times. Now though.
Please, no, not again.
And right off the bat, our Destroyer is doing fantastic. And we already lost the other destroyer.
Enemy
Always a good start.
good riddance.
Oh, there's gonna be another. I had hopes for this. I did. Came into it with hopes. You guys heard it. Those hopes were crushed immediately. I just don't think that you can win this. A ship down going into the
You think it will lead you to victory?
main portion. Especially a destroyer down. Like, of all ships.
What are you going to do? Huh? Try to protect this miserable
The destroyers are probably one of the most important, if not the important one.
foolish. My minions are on their way to stop you.
Get ready to rumble. This is going to be fun.
We have here an enemy cruiser.
So far, this kind of going okay. Could be going worse. I'm surprised we're all alive. Well, except for the first destroyer we lost right off the bat.
Looks like I owe you one now. What a mess. We're dealing with flames. I personally don't mind, but problem solved. Nothing's stopping us now. Enemy destroyed. Swim with the fish. Where you are. Enemy destroyed. Swim with the fish. 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 Enemy destroyed. Sw dealing with flames. I personally don't mind, but... Problem solved. Stopping at that. Rest.
Just so you know, you
Enemy cruiser sent to swim with the fish. Problem solved. Nothing's stopping us. We've sent an enemy cruiser to the depths.
Well, thank you, battleship. Thank you, battleship. Thank you. Stop right in front of me while I need to get the fuck out of there. And that's what you can expect, and game over. I'm so glad that our battleship was even there and just not doing anything. That's fantastic. Oh my gosh. Don't know why this person somehow died in the first fucking part of the game, but hooray. I'm going Grove Whisperer. It seems like the fucking people who are playing are just absolute fucking garbage. Let's give it a try in the Grove Whisperer, see what happens. I think that this is what most people are going to be playing because it's the easiest one to play, but it seems like I'm getting a lot of fucking just garbage fucking players, so... It's because it's so easy for bad players to get carried through the other... the other tiers.
all hands, action stations.
You got lucky the last couple of times. Now the real fight begins.
By the Hammerstone's hammer, I know we'll win.
Come on, everyone stay alive. I'm losing out on damage because I'm not moving, but there's not very much room to move around here. Off to bed, D-Gen. Alright. Well, thanks for stopping by. I mean, if this doesn't work out, this is going to be the last game for me. Well, whether it works out or it doesn't, this is going to be the last game for me, too. Because I can't just keep putting myself through this.
My minions are on their way to stop you.
Get ready to rumble. This is going to be fun.
Enemy destroyer
Nice,
has been
trying to
sunk.
cross
Why am I so
over,
happy all of a sudden?
turn around.
Enemy cruiser has gone down. What is this tingling sensation? Is now deactivated. Engine boost is now activated.
Come on, Ice Forward.
Engine boost
Use
is
your
now deactivated.
use your torpedo thing that gets rid of them. I think we got an Ice Fort there. Now he uses it. Maybe it was on cooldown, but...
Engine boost is now activated. Enemy battleship has been sunk.
I'm not afraid of you. You've just earned tiny medicine wounds.
Just so you know, you can die from a bug bite. Engine boost is now deactivated.
Well, that's not good. Thought there'd be more ships coming from over there.
Engine boost is now activated. Enemy destroyer has foundered. Engine boost is now deactivated. Enemy destroyer has been sunk. Why am I so happy all of a sudden?
God damn it. Yeah, I mean, at least I feel like I did had a better chance that game. Just throwing torps out there, but and again, gee, what have we noticed for the past couple games? I'm up here at the top. Weird. But, you know, it's probably totally my fault that we're losing. Well, it was an attempt to finish Insane, and I would have really loved to have done it on stream, but I'm gonna call it there because it's not gonna happen. Maybe I'll try again next week. We'll see how that goes, but I don't think it's gonna happen tonight. Because it is just awful. Just awful. But let's see if we can find someone else to raid. Doesn't look like there's anyone on that I know. Let's go ahead and check ships and see if there's anyone there. See if there's anyone else doing the Halloween event. There is. Let's go ahead and check them out. Yeah, we'll go ahead and raid them. But anyway, for anyone who is new, I do have Facebook, X, and a Discord channel that one of my mods, DGen, who was in here earlier, made for me. I don't really post all that often, pretty much just when I go live, so you don't have to worry about me spamming your feed. There should be buttons or links to my social on whichever platform you found me on, Twitch or YouTube. If not, you can always look me up by my gamer tag, which is CrypticXeno13. It's up there in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. Or, you know, if you found me on either any platform, I use the same handle for just about anything and everything. Let's go ahead and get this raid going. And I do want to thank you guys for putting up with the ads and also apologize for them, but they do build a little bit of revenue for the channel, so again, thank you, and I'm sorry. But as we go into this raid, I hope you guys have a good night, a good day, or a good morning, whatever it is, wherever you're at. And as always, peace.